Hello everybody, welcome back to another weekly news video. It's now our 5th time, and last week went pretty well, so let's just continue doing them. This week we have a quick update on Kanye, and also a lot more gaming news. But first, let's start off with Liver King. If you don't know who he is somebody that mainly lives off liver and bull testicles and supplements. He has his own line of supplements which he's been selling. The news is that people don't believe he was on steroids. Look at this. How is he not on steroids? He has the beer gut with the six-pack slapped on the top. That is the main thing. If they have a gut that has a six-pack that looks like it's slapped on top of it, chances are that they've been doing steroids. But that's not the news that people don't believe him, is that his emails got leaked, I think it was a week or two ago, and then recently he did an apology video saying, yes, I do steroids, which he seems to think isn't a big deal. Apparently his excuse, his reason behind it, is that young people have been killing themselves.
4,000 people a day who kill themselves. The 80,000 people a day that try to kill themselves. Our people are hurting at record rates with depression, autoimmune, anxiety, infertility, low ambition in life. Our young men are hurting the most, feeling lost, weak, and submissive. So I made it my job to model, teach, and preach a simple, elegant solution called ancestral living, the 9 ancestral tenets, so our people no longer have to suffer, so we can collectively express our highest and most darnest.
It's just the way he started off in the first couple of minutes by saying how he's rich twice.
Before social media, I was rich and anonymous. And after social media, I'm still rich.
You don't start off an apology video by saying that. It's an apology video, not a bragging video. He then goes on to say how it shouldn't really be an issue, but I don't think he realises that his body looking like this is the reason why people are getting these supplements. And because of that, taking steroids is false advertising. It's like somebody selling whitening strips for teeth, but not saying that they've had veneers done. Again, people will be buying it for your teeth, but you've had work done that is contaminating the proof. Is one shred of hope of recovering this is if he says he's going to stop, and then if he manages to keep his body how it is, maybe that could be a good thing, just by going supplements and liver and testicles. In the end, he went through what he's taking and what quantities, and then said that he's not going to stop. Okay, so no one should buy your supplements then, because there's all a lie. Cool. It was such a false apology. I'm sure it will just get brushed under the rug. People will keep on thinking that he's taking steroids. He's now admitted it. He will still be rich. Let's move on to the quick update for Kanye. Well, he got banned. He got off Twitter. He got kicked off, this time by Elon himself. If you haven't heard what happened with Kanye, I'll put a card up in the corner to take you back to last week's video. There's a leaked text between Kanye and Elon where Elon says that he's gone too far, which he really did. And then Kanye posts this image in a tweet about Elon, and then he gets the kick. To which then Elon goes into a Twitter space and has this to say.
So I think, posting swastikas in what is obviously not a, good way, is an incitement to violence. I personally wanted to punch Kanye, so that was definitely inciting me to violence.
Kanye then went to Instagram to have this to say about Elon. Am I the only one who thinks Elon could be half Chinese? Have you ever seen his pics as a child? Take a Chinese genius and mate them with a South African supermodel, and we have an Elon. To which he then said that it was meant as a compliment, which, sure. And then that's it for Kanye. That's a quick catch up. He got banned. He said some weird stuff about Elon. Elon apparently wanted to punch him. There you go. Let's move on to the Game Awards. Let's leave that side of the internet alone. And, well, let's move on to just before the Game Awards, because God of War Ragnarok was getting review bombed on Metacritic. And it was mainly down to do with the big competition this year, which was between God of War Ragnarok, and Elden Ring for Game of the Year. And what happened? Who won? There was a lot of awards going to the people of God of War Ragnarok. A lot of voice actors getting their praise, and in the end,
Elden Ring!
So Elden Ring is the Game of the Year. And when they went up to collect their prize, so Miyazaki and a translator and then 2 other staff come from one side, and then another person comes down the middle and joins them, and sat there awkwardly in the back of them doing their speeches the whole time, which is sus. What's he doing there? Just as it starts to finish up and all their speeches have done, he then goes forwards and says this.
You know, real quick, I want to thank everybody and say that I think I want to nominate this award to my Reformed Orthodox Rabbi, Bill Clinton. Thank you, everybody.
So, if you saw Bill Clinton was kind of rising back up again in the last couple of days, that would be why. Bill Clinton boy. No one knows who he is. There's some accusations going around. Some people think it's one guy, some people think it's another. No one knows for sure just yet. But there was news out that he did actually get arrested. So we should soon know who it is. But there's also one other guy that has also been making the rounds, which came out of this whole event, and that is the Flute Guy. He really went 110% on his act. It was quite a show. He actually, I think, if you see, he starts off on like a record, kind of like a pipe flute, and then later on he changes to other instruments. I think in the end he used 4 different instruments during it, so he had a lot of roles and he was loving it. even at the end where they all take their bow and he is really going for it, like, yeah, whoa, go him. He took that experience and then just amped it up, and he had a time of his life on it. It's good to see that happen. Let's move away from the Game Awards and move on to more gaming news. CD Projekt Red have announced a couple of things. So their card game Gwent, their last season is coming up next year. So from then on, there's going to be no more Gwent. They are stopping development on their mobile Witcher game, which is understandable because they are also stopping development on their Cyberpunk 2077 multiplayer. So there's not going to be any multiplayer in the future for Cyberpunk, which is sad. I'd like to go around Night City with friends and like go back to GTA, but in Cyberpunk times. It would be pretty cool. But no dice. But what they have announced is that their next gen version of Witcher is going to support like the top 70 mods from the old series. So they've been purposely going around and making sure everything works with the best mods. So that's what you want to hear from a dev company. They don't mind modding and they will make sure that their game works with the best of them. So yeah, that's why I do like CD Projekt Red. I am a CDP fan. Keeping on the topic of fans, Markiplier has opened up his OnlyFans. So if you want some tasteful nudes, pop on over. And yeah, this is mainly a story because my housemate wanted me to mention it. So yeah, tasteful nudes, go over. It's for charity, so why not? And yeah, thank you for watching and supporting the series and casting your eye over. If you want to help out, you can hit the like button, share it with friends, and yeah, let people know the news. And if you could subscribe, that'll also be pretty good. So I will see you next time. Bye.